another 100 million euros bid for Diomandé. Why? Wow. According to reports, Real Madrid sent 100 million euros bid to RB Leipzig this week, 90 million euros plus 10 million euros add-on proposal on the table. This guy that good? I don't see this guy as anything spectacular. Well, it's good, but that money. But if you take into consideration looking at the way the market is currently very, very inflated, maybe it might be worth up to 100 million euros. But then I don't really see him as one player that should be worth that amount of money, because that's a lot. If Yan Diamadi is worth 100 million euros, how much will Olise worth? Olise will be going to almost 150, 180 million euros. That's mad. And it further continues. RB Leipzig has rejected as they asked more than 100 million euros to let Yan Diomandé leave. The same way they rejected Liverpool when Liverpool actually proposed a 100 million euro transfer to Leipzig. They bounced it back immediately. The same thing they're also doing for Real Madrid. Real remain in talks. PSG in talks for weeks, but no agreement yet with RB Leipzig. If Madrid finally gets Yan Diomandé, PSG will actually blame themselves, because the player himself has actually said he likes PSG, he wants PSG, his head is in PSG. But then they've been stalling because they didn't feel it's actually worth that 100 million euros, in which I also share the same sentiments with PSG. I'm not sure this guy is really worth 100 million euros, proposing 100 million euros for this guy. And with the way the market is going and the way Madrid is going, there's a probability that they might actually up their bid such that they would be able to finally land Yan Diomandé ahead of PSG. Or Liverpool has even dropped out of the race because immediately Leipzig, so that actually made Liverpool just step back, and then Liverpool actually focusing on Bradley Barcola as it stands, even when we know that this Liverpool club, we are just tired with the way they drag transfers too long, and at the end of the day, the player ends up going to another team and they start back. That's not the end. The news further states that Real Madrid submits initial bid for Yan Diomandé to RB Leipzig, with the club-to-club talks underway. Contacts have started this week between the two clubs, as Bild reported. Negotiations are ongoing also with players' camp, and I'm very sure the player himself will be more than willing to join. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Real Madrid, right? And this is even a bigger step up to the PSG that was actually pursuing Diomandé. If I were to be Diomandé as of now, I think I would rather prefer to go to Real Madrid. Come on, take it or leave it. In Champions League football, Real Madrid is the biggest football team on the planet. There's practically no player that Real Madrid can poach from any. Probably maybe from Barcelona, just because of rivalry. Aside Barcelona, I don't think there's any player, any club that Real Madrid can poach players from. In fact, they've even turned Liverpool to defeat this team. They've come to poach Liverpool's player at will. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think Yan Diomandé is actually worth the 100 million euros everybody Leipzig is holding out on? Not even 100 million euros, over 100 million euros. Maybe 110 or 120 million euros for just one season wonder. His previous years, nothing to talk about.